Good evening, everybody. Well, welcome back, everyone, because we are back for the usual PD's Football Live show that we normally do on a Friday night. Yes, we've got loads to talk about because the Premier League has now started. It certainly has. I'm currently going to keep an eye out on the Crystal Palace and Arsenal game as well. Just got that on in front of us. But of course, yes, our first game tomorrow against Nottingham Forest at home. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait at all. I really, really can't. Oh, just so looking forward to it. Getting back into that stadium on a match day, and I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Really, really am buzzing for it. Oh, yes. So here we go. And again, we'll talk about all of the stuff as well, regards to transfer news, definitely as well. Possibly will we continue to be linked with more players. Eddie Howe signed a new long-term contract, which is well-deserved. Absolutely well-deserved. It really, really is. So he's done a magnificent job at this football club, and now it's where he can, where can he finish with us for our full season with him in charge? That's going to be absolutely amazing. It really, really is. Definitely as well. And of course, you know what happens when we have an hour of the show as well. So there you are. So, okay, guys, if you do enjoy tonight's show, please, of course, do hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, or if you are enjoying the content and you're not yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. As well, if you would like to donate, we do have Super Chat available, so you can donate as well. Just click on the $ and you can donate to the channel as well. And if you'd like to consider becoming a member for just 99p, click the join button and you can become a member of the channel as well. Link is pinned in the live chat feed if you want to come on tonight's show as well. I'm sure there'll be quite a lot of you coming on tonight's show because buzzing for tomorrow. We are absolutely hit buzzing for tomorrow, definitely. So we'll read a comment out. Of course, John became a member, which I read out on the preview show with Archer. So great to see us becoming a member again. Thanks so much again, John, for becoming a member. And can't wait to start watching non-league football again tomorrow. Yes, that's back up and running as well. So Liam will be getting himself to watch Dulwich and Hamlet. The Heat also kick off their season tomorrow away to Dagenham and Redbridge. So just to see how they can do in their first game of the season. We've got two guests who are waiting to come in, so we may as well bring them in now. So we've got Mr. Jason, keeping it tune, and we've got Gordon as well. Good evening, lads. How are we doing tonight on this Friday night?
Excited for tomorrow.
Oh, are we buzzing for tomorrow as well, Jason?
Yeah, I'm missing the game so much that I'm just watching the Palace Arsenal game.
That's just what I've got on again, which we'll keep an eye out on tonight's show as well. So I'm sure that'll be a very interesting game to as well to watch. Arsenal are in here. Oh, here! Oh, what a chance I've missed! Martinelli's just missed an absolute chance there. He should have scored. But let's start off with tomorrow against Nottingham Forest at home. Can we kick off the season with 3 points?
Definitely,
yeah. Of course, they will compete with home, and all the fans are all ready for it.
Yep, absolutely, yes. St James's Park will be packed out. The atmosphere will be lighted. War flags, of course. There'll be a display of them as well, which I just absolutely cannot wait.
I've got it. 2-0 or 2-1 Newcastle tomorrow.
Interesting. Do we see any of the new signings making their debuts tomorrow? So Pope, Botman, and we've got Matty Target on a permanent deal.
I think all three of them.
Do any of those three get this or in the start lineup tomorrow?
Yeah, I think all of them start.
Especially Botman. We only paid all that money for him, and then keep him on the bench, and Pope as well.
Botman, I would think will definitely start. Eddie Howe came and said at his press conference this morning he's ready. So that can only mean one thing: he's in there. He's in there for me. Matty Target, of course, he will start at left back. But me and Archer was saying on the preview show that even though we do want him to start, we think it actually now could be Martin Dubravka to play in goal tomorrow.
Could be. He is the number one. So
yes, he is.
You don't
so do you think Eddie Howe could just slowly get Pope into the side slowly a little bit? So Dubravka plays quite a few games. If he's not then playing well, he may look to turn to Pope. Like a bit similar to what when Dollar was in goal a lot of the time when Dubravka was fit. Don't play him for like a few games and then get him back in. Do you think it's going to be that way with Pope?
I think Pope might actually start, but we don't want to upset Dubravka. He is our number one. He wears the number one, so it would be wise to play the number one. But I still think Pope's going to start over him.
Well, we'll just wait and see. If Dubravka is in goal for tomorrow for us, he needs to work on his distribution. For me, it's still a bit of an issue with him. I mean, the game against Bilbao in the last pre-season, he was kind of at fault for their goal. But do you think, no doubt, Eddie Howe would have worked with him in training on how to improve in that area of his? With him still being our number one, obviously.
Eddie Howe's a man to do it. Get the best out of him.
Yep.
Like I say, like you say, Peter, he's number one. He's got number one on his back as well, so he may start tomorrow. And Pope, if he didn't do good well during the season, he get dropped and Pope will come in.
Yep. Again, we'll just wait and see. Anything, it's possible. It's going to be interesting. Of course, team sheet does get announced an hour before kickoff as well, so it'd be interesting to see who's in that start lineup for tomorrow as well.
Definitely back again.
As well, definitely. But do you think we will have too much for Forest tomorrow, or do you think they're going to give us a game tomorrow as well?
Considering they've signed like a whole entire new team, I don't think they're going to gel to start with. They're going to take time to gel. They've got an entire new team that they're getting used to. They need to get to know these players.
Yep.
They're not going to be able to play well together at the moment. I don't think they are. So it's going to be easy for us. We know our players. We know they know each other. They know how to play with each other. They've done it throughout pre-season. So it's going to be easy for us. It's going to be difficult for them.
And I know the manager's tactics as well.
And that as well.
Well, that is it. But it would surprise me if Forest were to come and give her a game, though. But I think we will have too much for them. I really think we will have too much for them. It'd be great to see them back. See them. Of course, they've been out of the Premier League for such a long time. I think they'll bring quite a few fans with them as well.
Oh yeah, they've got a good following.
So I think they will bring a few fans up with them tomorrow as well. So the atmosphere is going to be buzzing. But I think we'll just definitely have too much for Forest tomorrow. That's why I said we'll win 3-1. Like I did on the preview show with Archer as well. Yep. So, but I can't wait.
Me neither.
Are you with the game tomorrow as well, Gordon?
No. I'm going to be watching Soccer Special, so I'll just get the scores on there.
That's no problem. But I'll be definitely at the stadium tomorrow at the game. So Saturdays is what's going to be normally like on a weekend in terms of a football match. So,
it's something to look forward to, Peter.
That's it. I just cannot wait as well, definitely. But I think we'll just have too much for Forest tomorrow. That's why I think we'll start off the win with 3 points. That'd be good because considering the games we've got coming after that, we've got Brighton away, which our record's not good there. We've got Manchester City at home, which is going to be extremely difficult. We've got Wolves away, which is a hard place to go to. And then we've got Liverpool away at the end of August, which we're probably not expected to get anything down there.
Liverpool, we never do. Liverpool, our record's not very good. Not good there.
No, we've not won there since 1994, was it?
I think it was Tina Spree or something scored that
Yeah, I
outside
think
the
that was.
box.
Yep, I think that is the last time we have won at Anfield, from what I remember. But there you go. Well, then, what do we make as well? If you just bear with me a moment while I just get it on. That, of course, this manager of ours, you know who, has committed his future to the football club.
Oh,
the
brilliant.
box.
Yes, it came as a surprise to me. I didn't actually know they were in talks to.
I didn't know
I mean, either.
But yeah, do we know how long it's for? Or all they said was he's just committed his long-term future.
Well,
Just
he
long
said
term,
he signed a long-term deal, but we don't know how long that is for. But what a job he's done at this football
exactly.
club.
And the owners have got faith in him, so
It's probably like another 8-year deal like Pardew got, so I'm happy with that.
Well, hopefully not, because hopefully he's better than Alan Pardew, which he has tended to be. Still a very young manager, and he does play good attacking football. He really, really does. And the owners see him as part of this project at the club as well, and that's what I really, really like. And he's committed his future as well. And
his family moved up here as well.
There you are, then.
His wife's moved up here. His daughter's moved up here. And his two sons as well. So his family's settled. So now he's got his family around him. So
yep. Well, that's it, innit? So, which again, it's absolutely been delightful. Liam says we've got Braintree at home tomorrow. If Dulwich and Hamlet and Newcastle wins tomorrow, that will be the perfect start. Yep, absolutely will be. David says I am happy that Eddie Howe signed a 1-year contract. Well, it's not 1 year, but we're delighted he signed the deal to committed his future, and that's what the fans love about him. He's committed his future. The owners really see him as part of this project at the football club, and that's absolutely fantastic.
I don't know if a long-term deal means a 1-year contract. So,
well, but we're just delighted.
I didn't expect it, Peter. Just go to the blue.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Palace Arsenal game is still 0-0 at the moment.
I like our new Premier League ball this season. Looks all right with the gold on it.
Yeah, I've heard it does look. It looks quite good, actually. I quite like that, actually.
With a little gold on the side of it.
Yeah, Palace trying to come forward now. And speaking of Palace, Benteke's left them now.
Has he?
Yep.
What's he moved on to?
DC United.
No.
Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good luck to him.
Oh, yeah, that's it. And it just didn't work out for him at Palace, so there you are. But do you think Eddie Howe is going to stick with his same formation tomorrow, 4-3-3?
I hope so. I've gone for 4-3-3 in my predictions.
Yep, same way he did it in the preview as well.
It worked so well at the back end of last season. I don't see why I need to change it. The team's used to it. The players are used to it. Just keep going with it.
Absolutely. I think stick to that formation. You know what he said. Everybody's used to it now, so just stick to it.
That's it. Considering Shelby is going to be missing for 3 to 4 weeks with a hamstring injury, who do you think is going to fill in that midfield role for him? I think it's going to be Joe Willock.
Anderson for me.
Oh, you think he's going to get right in? Or do you think he's really going to get the start tomorrow?
I've got Anderson to start in my on my team sheet. I've got a midfield three of Joelinton, Anderson, and Bruno.
That's very interesting. I think he will make an appearance, but I think he will make it off the bench. I really think he will. But if he starts, that is big for him. That's really big for him.
It is his opportunity this season. He's done good. The pre-season, he just his opportunity.
He certainly does. He's looked excellent in pre-season as well. This is his massive opportunity as well. Eddie Howe wants to give him a chance.
That's what I mean. So
not plus also with the 5 substitution rule as well, it's going to give teams to bring on extra fresher legs as well.
Yeah.
So see if he does start and he's knackered after a certain amount of time, you can then take him off, bring someone else on.
Exactly. Take him off when everyone's tired. Bring on Joe Willock, and he can just burst down the wing or just burst through the centre with his pace. And we got amazing chances to hit other teams when they're tired.
We've got good options on the bench this season.
Yeah, we certainly do.
Apart from Chris Wood.
Yeah, I think the only thing we'll bring Chris Wood on in a game is if we got the game pretty much sealed in the bag.
If we're like 3-0 up in the last 5 minutes, to bring Wood on.
Yeah, just bring one as a defender. He can't attack for nothing.
No, he can't, can he? I mean, he's Philomene with no confidence. I don't want to see Jamal Lascelles in the start lineup as well.
Ditto.
I mean, Eddie Howe's got to look and play his strongest back four. And to me, that is probably going to be Trippier, Shea, Botman, Target.
Exactly. I just don't know why...
or Danburn as well.
The rest of why Lascelles is still captain. How do we going to get the team? I just don't know why Lascelles is still captain. He's not going to get the team much this season.
Even though everyone's saying Botman and Shaw, again, I've gone for Botman and Byrne to be the centre player in the defence. Why not have 2 very tall powerhouses there to block everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, Bruno said when he was given an interview that he is identified Jesse Lingard as the target, and they're going to work to look him out to stop him, which is good.
Yeah, just block him out. Just block him out the game.
Yep. I mean, because he is going to be their main threat for them. He really, really is. But no doubt, Eddie Howe's been working with the defenders and training well the whole of the squad. And we are ready for tomorrow, no doubt about that. Do Newcastle need James Maddison? According to David.
I'd say yes, because he can whip the balls in. He can bring many assists to us. So
and
yes,
he's got
that.
And he's got his set pieces as well, free kicks.
Yes, he certainly is. I definitely agree with that. He's certainly very good at doing that. Do you think we'll go back in with a final third bid? It's now.
If we go in with a final bid, it has to be what they're asking for.
Well, it has to be. Yeah,
kind of getting a little. I'm kind of getting a little fed up with the going with smaller offers. Just go in with what they want.
Yeah, because I think now it's been said we now have to start paying the money now. Because it's either the situation is you pay the money or you don't have them. It's as simple as that.
It's good at the 60 million. Yeah, it's good.
Yep. So it's either take it or leave it to get James Maddison now into the football club. If we pay the money and that's Leicester accept it, that's fantastic. But maybe at Newcastle not going in high because they think, is he not worth 60 million? Plus there's rumours that they still owe us money for Ayoze Perez as well still.
Yeah, I did read about that. They still owe us, 8 mil for Perez or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what? They want 60.
Martinelli scored.
Arsenal have the lead.
Martinelli's
just put Arsenal in front. Yep, so Martinelli is put Arsenal in front at Selhurst Park. Joe says, I want to give Howe that contract yet. Oh, he deserves it, Joe Linton, man. Have some respect for your manager. Alex says football is back. Yes, it's certainly back. Football is back. Yes, football is definitely back. That's a good header at the box from Zinchenko, and Martinelli as well, just to head that in. It's a good header. I think Guaita gets hands onto it, but he kind of stop it from going in. So, yep, latest score. Arsenal have the lead at Selhurst Park. Wait until the middle of the season to give him that, according to Jolin. He's got it. He deserves it, in my opinion. So, there you are. You might get us into Europe next season, Jolin. You never know.
Exactly. If a full season, anyhow, just about how good. If he was there at the start of the season, we could have been, what, 7th or something?
Yeah, it could have been. But Arsenal have got the lead at Selhurst Park. So again, Xhaka just having a little bit of tough. Arsenal got a free kick, yeah. So again, go back to James Maddison. Could it happen very soon, or do you think this could go down right to the wire?
It's probably going to go right down to the wire if we go in with another small
I
bit.
I think it's going to go right down to the wire as well, by the looks of it.
And anyhow, he's confident of getting 2 more players in before the window shuts.
Yep. David says, tomorrow, what do you think the score will be between Fulham and Liverpool? I think it's going to be a very comfortable win for Liverpool.
I say 3-0 Liverpool or something.
Yeah, 3-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, I've gone 3-0 Liverpool. It's going to be one-sided.
They're just going to dominate, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, easily.
I think Fulham will go back down.
I've not predicted Fulham to go back down. I think they may just have enough to stay up this time.
I think they're going straight back down.
I know he used to. I know we did the predictions on Wednesday, Jason. But go on, who's your 3 to go down through the season?
Fulham, Bournemouth, Everton. I think Everton's going to struggle.
I think they're going to really struggle. Liam thinks hope Fulham go. Tim Pot fan base. It's normally a quiet ground. In Craven Cottage a lot.
They don't sing to their fans. They're too quiet.
Yep. So half complaining as usual.
What's new?
But yeah. I mean, do you think Jesse Lingard is going to start for Forest tomorrow?
Oh, no doubt he's going to start. He's getting the mega bucks. So he's going to be the main one to watch. He's going to be the main target man. He's going to be the one everyone has to pass to get figures going. He's got to be in that starting lineup. Take him out, you take away the entire squad.
Absolutely, yes.
Especially to the 100k a week. If Forest.
100k a week.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Absolutely, yeah.
How can Forest afford that?
I mean, what do you think? What will be the reception for Jack Colback? Is he going to get as good as reception? Is he going to get a mixed one? What do you think?
I'd like to see him given a warm welcome. No player really needs to be booed or anything when they return to their club.
Oh yeah, well, we only let him go when his contract expired. We didn't move him on. He wasn't handing transfer requests saying he wanted out. So it'll be interesting to see what reception he does get tomorrow. So
I think he can make it a good reception, but it depends on the fans, doesn't it?
Yeah. Liam says even their away support is shocking for Fulham's. Joe Linton has said, "Sell Wood now. Why are we wasting time keeping him?" I think Jason, you'd probably agree with that, would you? In a way.
The answer to that is simple. He has to be at the club for a year before he can move on. So we're stuck with him until January at the minimum. So we can't get rid of him until January. He has to stay until Jan.
But I bet
Sadly.
you'll wait. But if Jason if January comes, I bet you'll be praying, Jason, that someone just comes in with an offer for him.
Oh, yeah. The moment it hits the 1st of January at 1 minute past midnight on the 1st of January, I'm going in the offers for Wood. I'll accept 50p for him. I'll accept £1. I'll accept anything for him just to get him out of the club. I'll even transport a giant catapult up to Newcastle just to launch him in the direction of his new club, just to get him out as quick as possible.
Shows how you really want him out, Jason, don't you?
Oh, does it? Oh, I didn't realise that.
I agree with you, Jason.
David says, I am looking forward to when we play Bournemouth at St James's Park. And do you think the Bournemouth fans will give Eddie Howe a good reception? Yes, I believe they will.
Yes,
Definitely, yeah.
They definitely have to. They have to.
For what he's done for that club.
Yep.
He brought them up from the lower divisions, got them into the Premier League, spent 5 years in the Premier League with them. He has done so much for that club. If any of them boo him, then they are being downright disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Bournemouth fans will give him a good reception, definitely. And I think he will give them a good reception as well.
I think he may club when he comes out and for the game. I think he may club up to the Bournemouth fans at the top tier.
Yep.
Because he deserves it for what he's done for them.
Absolutely. Julian says, just give Wood away. Bournemouth fans still love Eddie Howe. They certainly do. So there you are. Just show us how much he's done for that club and how much they simply admire for all his hard work.
Plus, he paid for them as well, didn't he?
Yep.
So he's a legend in Bournemouth.
Yep, absolutely he is. So, but that would be good when we take on Bournemouth. 17th of September, I believe.
I was just going to ask you. I was just about to ask you when the Bournemouth game is. So September 17th.
I think it is. I'll just double check that one. I think it is. Yep, it's the 17th of September.
Oh, well, that's a look forward to as well.
So, yep, there you are.
See it on the telly because I could have watched it and then see what reception he gets.
I thought there could have been an own goal there, but it wasn't.
Went
straight to the defender, actually.
I can tell you missed the football.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's good to have the Premier League back again.
Oh, I thought it could have been. I mean, Ramsdale just kicks the ball into the... I think it actually was into one of their players. And Palace have a corner here as well, so there you are.
Oh, yeah. And that's Saliba played as well, isn't he? That William Saliba, he's getting a chance as well.
He's in. That's a good... Arsenal have given him a chance as well, definitely. So
he deserves it.
Yep. Oh, we've got some sad news tonight. Jackie Milburn's widow, Laura, has passed away at the age of 94.
Yeah, I did see that posted out. So that's really sad news, that.
So they
that's terrible news.
Thoughts go out to the family. Definitely. And, of course, it's someone's birthday as well. Dave Harrison.
King of Northumberland.
King of Northumberland, yes. Happy birthday to you, Dave. Hope you're having a few up there.
Oh.
And you're looking down on us all proud. You're a big miss, man. You really,
He
really
is,
are.
he is a huge miss. I
Yes,
miss
he
him.
really,
I miss
really
him on
is.
my channel.
Yeah, same, definitely.
Miss chatting to him.
Tony said, good evening, Tony. Hope you're well.
Hi, Pete. Hi,
You were
Gordon.
good.
Yes, all right.
Yeah.
Good to see
How you
you.
doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Just come off a show with John.
First game tomorrow, Tony. Can we kick off with a win?
I'm bang confident 3-0. 3-0.
Be a clean sheet.
Hey?
Think there's going to be a clean sheet?
Yeah, I do. I'm not being funny. They've got all these players, Forest. They'll not be gelled tomorrow. Not a chance.
No, they won't.
They have no play together. So that's the reason I'm looking at 3-0. And I think it'll be ASM, Bruno, and Wilson will score.
Wow, and very interesting. Do you think we'll keep Jesse Lingard at bay as well?
Yeah, easy. He's not match fit anyway. So even if he plays, he could play probably a maximum 50, 60 minutes. That's all he could play because he's left it so late to join the club. So he's not had pre-season.
Oh, well,
Bruno, keep him quiet.
Botman will keep him quiet, that's for sure.
yes,
Definitely.
I really, really hope he will. What reception do you think Colback's going to get, Tony?
Well, I mean, he was all right for winning the championship and got me back up. I mean, I hope the fans give him a clap when he comes on and a clap when he goes off. But, I mean, he'd probably get booed every time he touches the ball, which is what we normally do anyway. But I hope he gets a decent enough reception, not a bad reception, because, I mean, it wasn't all bad. I mean, yeah, he wasn't Premier League quality, but in the championship, he did well for us.
He kind of did at times. And then he got frozen out the squad completely.
By Benitez, yeah.
Can't believe he's done it. Not to our Ginger Pirlo.
Not too hard. That's if he plays, though, isn't it?
Providing he plays, yeah. But I've seen a little interview from him, and he said nothing but good stuff about us by coming back.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. I totally agree with that. So
he's in Newcastle support as well, isn't he?
He's a Geordie, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, out of the new signings we've got, Tony, do all three of them start? Well, Pope, Botman, and we've got Target permanently. You feel like is a bit of a new signing now. Do they all start tomorrow? Can you maybe see one or two of them starting?
I think definitely Pope will start, and I think Botman will start as well. By what I heard with Eddie Howe on his press conference today, he's basically said Botman's ready to go into that team. So I think Botman will start without a doubt. I just hope we play Shaw alongside him and not the donkey Lascelles, because Shaw and Botman are two footballing centre halves who can pick passes out, and that's what we've been lacking for a long time in our team.
Absolutely, yes. Do you think Pope's going in goal as well?
I think he is, yeah. I think Dubravka will be on the bench, yeah. I think Pope will go in.
I was thinking of Pope, but just from what I've been seeing, it could be now Dubravka. I don't know. It's a hard one.
It is a hard one. But the thing is, the thing is, with Pope doesn't want to come here and be a number two. He wants to be a number one.
That's the thing that concerns me. If Dubravka does start tomorrow, he's going to have to work on his distribution because it's still not fantastic. I mean, the friendly game, he was a little bit at fault for it. But do you think if he is going to stop, considering he's still our number one, no doubt Eddie Howe will get gone to work with him, of course.
Yeah, I would imagine pre-season Eddie Howe's probably done a lot of work with not just him, but a lot of the players as well. I mean, we've already seen that difference, I think, in ESM as well, because if the ESM of last season used to hold on to that ball far too long, and it used to frustrate the hell out of me. When I was at the match, I used to shout, "Come on, release the bloody ball!" But now, under Eddie Howe in pre-season, he seems to be releasing that ball a lot quicker.
He is starting to do that.
That's what got me last season, the complete selfishness that he had. The amount of raging videos that I would do just on ASM, ball hogging that ball and not releasing it when he could have put through so many assists.
When I was watching Castle Live last season, I was shouting at my telly, pass the fucking ball, you greedy French could. And my neighbour downstairs was
Palace won a handball, but I'm
put
not.
on the wall, shut up.
Palace wanted a handball, but I don't think that was a handball there. But yeah, go back to ASM. Hopefully he's changed now and he's a better player for next season. I did see a lot of change in him in the pre-season game against Bilbao.
Me too.
So, and not to mention, there was a time.
No doubt about it. You've seen a huge change in a certain Mickey.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I think he's looked very good. I think he'll start tomorrow as well. Out on the right.
I can see Miggy starting on the right, and see how he gets on. I mean, he can play on the right wing and he can play as a number 10. The only other problem is we haven't played him in his proper positions. That's the problem. And he didn't play a lot. No, and I mean, obviously tonight, me and John been discussing on air. We discussed Eddie Howe's press conference interview and his new contract. Now, on the new contract, fantastic news that. And that was news that nobody knew, not even the media knew until Newcastle broke it.
Yeah.
And this is now, and what I said tonight with John is, and John totally agreed with me, and I think a few people in the chat did as well. Not only did that come out of the blue, but I think there'll be a couple of signings that'll come out of the blue that nobody will know about. They'll just appear.
Yep. That would be fantastic. Archer, saw you in the weight room. Had you dropped out? Are you going to come back in so I can get you back on?
Yeah, you can just imagine it. They dropped this out of the blue. Al's got a new contract, and then tomorrow you just out of the blue. Oh yeah, by the way, here's Sesko.
Yeah,
I got a feeling. Eddie Howe said the cost was comfortable getting 2 players in by the window. So
yeah, if the signs come out of the blue, could it be James Maddison?
Fingers crossed.
Could it be someone else, Tony?
Well, we discussed this tonight, and I said to John, and I said to John, I says, do you know what King Power actually do, John? And he sort of said, no, not really. And I said, well, I've done a lot of research into what they do. And they are a duty-free shop in the airports in Thailand. That's what they are. I thought they were industrial. That's what I thought they were, like oil or gas or something, but they're not. So they have duty-free shops in Thailand airports, and they also have some in the tourist hotspots, like different shops and that. So they lost a lot of money in the pandemic. So this is why they're trying to keep them afloat and obviously keep Leicester going. But obviously they can't do everything at once. So that's why they need to sell some players before they can buy players in. Also to go with that FFP. But the thing is, they've got no Harvey Barnes now for 3 weeks. He's out. At least 3 weeks. Pereira's out for 6 months now. The right back.
I've seen that as well, yep.
And to make matters worse, Danny Ward's out now for a few weeks. So they might have to start with young Everson in goal against Brentford.
And Kasper Schmeichel's gone to Nice.
Yeah, so they've got their stuff now. But the other problem with the Maddison deal is, the reason they want the 60 million is because Norwich have got a 15% sell-on clause.
Yes, they do.
So if you sell for 60 million, that's about 15 million for Norwich. But on top of that, in the agreement, when they give Norwich the sell-on clause, they've got to give it in full. They are not allowed to pay that in installments as well.
Right.
So if it's 15 million that they get sell-on clause, that's got to be paid in full to Norwich, not in installments.
All right. Let's see. Plus, do Leicester still owe us for the Iosi Perez as well, in a way?
Yes, it's 8 mil they owe us.
Yeah, but apparently they said they don't want to take that off the fee. They want that kept separately.
Right.
I'll demand that now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd be demanding that already.
They're looking at Dubravka as well. Leicester are.
Yep.
As well as Albin Lafont.
Knock the 8 mil off the asking price. Offered Dubravka and about 50 mil. Done.
Yeah. That's what I would say. I mean, Dubravka and himself's going to be worth at least 10 million.
Exactly.
And the thing is, we've got 2 keepers now. So the thing is, Slovakia is now qualified for the World Cup as well. So Dubravka needs to be playing first team football to be in the World Cup.
Yep.
As does Pope need to be playing first team football to be in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So they both can't play at the same time. So, you know, if Dubravka has to go, then he has to go. But, you know, I mean, I like Dubravka and I don't want him to go. But at the end of the day, he's got to think of himself and his World Cup prospects as well.
He does, yeah, because one of those will not want to sit on the bench all throughout the season. Definitely not. So,
and we
it's
still have
very
Mark
interesting.
Gillespie. We still have Mark Gillespie. Just imagine that.
Oh, Darlow.
And still got Dollar as well, who's not good enough for this club anymore. As well, that's the thing. So,
So right there, we've got 4 first-team goalkeepers there. So we need to shorten them.
Yep.
I mean, we also spoke about Sean Longstaff tonight as well. And John says, do you think we can get him back to where he was? And I said, well, look, if you think about the end of the day, when Sean Longstaff played under Benitez, he played really well. He was, you know, he was putting in the performances game after game, and he was much improved under Benitez.
Yep.
Once Benitez left the club, he got bruised. Cabbage Head just didn't play him properly, and he wasted 2 years under him.
Definitely.
And he lost all confidence in them 2 years.
Yep.
So when you think now Eddie Howe is working with him and trying to get him back to where he was, to that player he was, because he's having to try and catch up with 2 years of his playing life that he's actually lost, thanks to Bruce.
Yeah. Yes, that's actually a good point there, Tony. Yeah. It really is. Palace have just had a great chance to level, which was saved by Ramsdale. Oh, it's a cracking save, that. But who plays in midfield with Bruno and Joe Linton? Is it going to be Longstaff, or is it going to be Willock, or Jason thinks, could it be Anderson?
I've gone for Anderson.
I don't think it'll be Anderson. I think it'll be Willock, if I'm honest. I think this is Willock's big season for him now. He's got to really grasp it now.
Yep.
And I like Joe Willock as a player. So I think, and because of the energy he brings to the team as well, and his pace. I mean, you look at that, you know, when he ran from just before the halfway line, and got down and put that crossing for Bruno to put him with his head against Leicester. You know, so I would see Willock start. I think Longstaff will be on the bench. I think Anderson will be on the bench.
Yep.
There is a report going around which I'm not happy about, and that's Cabbage Head Bruce wants Anderson. Well, sorry, he ain't getting him no chances. He going there to waste his career.
If Eddie Howe wants to give him opportunity, he stays.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
seen those rumours. Bruce wants to take Anderson on loan. You had your chance to play him when you was with us. You screwed that up. All you played him was against Arsenal in the FA Cup, and that's all we saw of Anderson. So no chance.
There's no way he's having him. Not a chance.
Exactly.
Eddie Howe said he's not going to send him on loan.
No.
If he does, I'll be pretty disappointed in that. I think Anderson is a great future prospect for us.
But what I want to see on Eddie Howe's new contract is it's absolutely fantastic that he's got this contract. We don't know how long it's for. It says long term. Absemize in 4 years, 3-4 year. And what we've all got to remember is a lot of people forget it as well. Eddie Howe was wanted by PIF when Amanda, Miadad, and Jamie Rubin all wanted Emery. And people seem to forget because they think, oh, well, this is an Amanda or Miadad. No, it's not. It's PIF wanted Eddie Howe. And they've proved that they got the right man in charge.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Emery would have done the job. I'm sorry. Even if he'd come in where we were, we wouldn't be in the Premier League now under Unai Emery. Not a chance. Because I don't think you'd have the balls for a relegation fight.
All that was really done was just for a higher wage and a better contract. So.
Yeah.
And that's what he got if that's what he got in if it a real a new contract and bit of money.
Yep, absolutely. Again, guys, if you enjoyed tonight's show, please, of course, do hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. If you are new to the channel or you're enjoying the content and you're not yet subscribed. If you would like to donate, we do have Super Chat available, so you can donate by hitting the $sign. And if you would like to consider becoming a member of the channel for just 99p, click the join button as well. And of course, if you'd like to appear on tonight's show, the link is pinned in the live chat. So if you click on the link, I will see you in the waiting room and bring you on the show.
We did have an absolute bell come on the chat tonight. So I'm going to put this out to the three of you now, and I'm going to see what your response is to this. So this bell who came on said, if Newcastle lose tomorrow, do you shout for Eddie Howe to go?
No.
Exactly.
Is he crazy or something?
Who on earth said that? I wonder who said that.
I think his name was AG or something, but we don't know. I think he's been in for the first time, but he was winding fans up terrible on there tonight.
God.
And he said, well, didn't you just want him out after you got beat off Mainz? And I thought, well, no, I didn't say that.
No, I didn't want him out after Mainz.
Nothing like that.
I know I said that.
What annoyed me about people after the Mainz game, they were all going into meltdown. Oh, we've lost. And I was like, yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. We're lost. It's about fitness at the end of the day.
No, people were saying, oh, but you were complaining under Steve Bruce in preseason. Yeah, because we know the football was how the season was going to be planned with him in charge. And it's not just, and it's his all throughout his career under Steve Bruce, where it's been absolutely torture from the day he got appointed.
Exactly. And it's the fact that we knew how the season was going to turn out when we lost 1-0 to freaking York City.
Exactly, yeah.
No.
And we played a full-strength team on that game as well.
And he still went 5 at the back.
Against the National League North side.
5 leagues below us, and we lost 1-0 to them. They kept a clean sheet against a fully strength Premier League side. I will never forget that.
Me neither. It was just embarrassing.
I mean, even if last week Athletic Bilbao got the second goal and equalised, I still wouldn't have been bothered because it's all about fitness. But we did well to keep them to 2-1 because they're a good side. They're not a bad team, and that Naki Williams isn't bad. He should have probably scored in the first half, if I'm honest.
He should have done.
Yeah.
And the fact is, last season under Bruce, the players weren't fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Now look at them under Eddie Howe; they're 10 times more fitter.
When Eddie Howe come into the club, they were only 60% fit, and that was in November.
Yep.
And look, we're now 100% fit every game.
Yep. Look who's here, everyone.
Oh, my God. I'll join you. There you go.
Travel Chaser said, good evening, guys. I see no Lucas Paqueta in the Leon squad on the bench. He's actually playing for them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he's
definitely playing.
I still don't think he's going to come to us. I think it was all just talk, just because he's Bruno's best mate and he's come to chill with Bruno over here.
That's the thing. I'm not. And I seen a tweet that someone said because he was playing. Oh, is this his last game? No, I'm not buying into it.
No,
and he's definitely playing. He's definitely playing for Leon tonight. He is. And they're winning 2-0. So I'm not buying into this. Maybe did we want Paqueta? If we did want him, would we have gone for him a lot sooner?
If I was desperate, we're going for either to go for him, but
I'm sick of these people are saying, "Oh, because he's Bruno's teammate, he's going to come." Does not necessarily the case.
No.
And it's in that picture of him in the garden as well, and he got for shirt.
Yeah. Again, no, I'm just not buying into all of it. If we get him, we'll get him. It'd be fantastic if we do get him because he's such a cracking player. But I'm not buying into it now. Really not now at the moment. I think we need another striker first and somewhere out on the right more before than him at the football club.
Yeah, for me, I think we just need to replace Gale. That's got to be a top priority for me. We
Yep.
have to get a striker. We've only got Wilson and a plank. That's Chris Wood.
Yeah.
Chris Wood to rely on. I am not hopeful with him being in the side. I do not like the fact that we have to think that the moment Wilson gets injured, we have to rely on Chris Wood. 17 appearances, 2 goals last season for us. That is not something you want to rely on. We need another striker. I'd rather promote the youth team to play as a striker instead of Chris Wood in that team.
Yeah, Tony, have you got any confidence in Chris Wood? Because I certainly don't still, unfortunately.
No, I don't. We'll have to keep him at the club until we get a replacement in our say. And I think a replacement's not far away, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one.
Yep, absolutely. But Chris
No,
Wood again. People will say, "Oh, but he scored the penalty on Friday against Atalanta." But he was still rubbish.
Right, I'm going to throw a player in here, and I'm not going to mention the name at the moment, but I'm going to go through the stats with you. And this player can play in a variety of positions, so I'll go through his positions.
Mm-hmm.
So this player can play defensive midfield, midfield centre, attacking midfield, striker, midfield right, and right winger, which we are desperately after. Now, we could probably pick this player up for about £15 million. He plays in Ligue 1 in France. He played 35 games last season, started every one of them, scored 10 goals and assisted 5.
Mm-hmm.
And on his heat map, he's mostly around the right wing and drifts over to the left as well.
Interesting.
Now, he plays for Nantes and his name's Ludovic Blas.
Yes, I think I've heard of him.
Yeah.
You could pick him up for about 15 million. Apparently, he used to play alongside ESM at Nice. But yeah, I mean, on those stats alone, £15 million a bargain.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he solves a right wing problem as well.
He certainly does as well.
But not only that, he plays centre midfield as well, and he can even play up front if necessary.
That's good. He can play in all different positions. It'd be great if we got him or someone like him. That would be a brilliant.
Anybody else have thoughts on Ludovic Blas?
I don't really watch Liga 1, but
No.
I'm all for it. I'm more for Bundesliga and Eredivisie, but I mean, just go for it. We tend to go for the Liga 1 players anyway.
Well, look, when we bought Kabay for 4.3 million, how good was he?
Exactly.
He was superb.
Classic.
Good old Johan Kebab.
Yeah.
Yes. He was cracking when we picked him up for a bargain, didn't we?
Oh, didn't we just?
And he score goals for fun.
He certainly
Could hit a free kick and all.
Yeah, he could, couldn't he? Especially that one against Man United. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that one against.
Oh,
I always puzzled whether that crossed the line or not, but I'm sorry, I'll take
Oh,
it.
it definitely crossed the line, Jason.
He went over.
If it didn't cross the line, they wouldn't have given it. We've got about just over 5 minutes until we get to you know where.
Oh, no.
I bet some of you are looking forward to seeing those food pics.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but again, good to see you again, Archer, again, as we were discussing on the preview. We'll have too much for Palace. I mean, we'll have too much for Forest, sorry.
Yeah, I reckon we'll give Forest a game. But I think Forest will give us a game as well, because obviously they've got Jesse Lingard, like I was saying earlier. Dean Henderson. I think he might have a good game, you know.
That's another one they've got.
They've got Dean Henderson. They've got him on loan until the end of the season.
Yep, absolutely.
They've also got Wayne Hennessy as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got Sharky. Good evening, Sharky.
Yay.
Yeah, sure.
Evening, lad.
Are they new glasses you've got on?
No, it's got to be. It's
Have
the
you
black.
have you not checked my Facebook in the last couple of days?
Have you not seen
I
I
actually
post it
don't.
up?
That's black and green, isn't
Do,
it?
do, I, do, I look a lot? Do I look a lot different?
Wow.
Hardly
Yeah.
recognise you.
Don't get closer. There you go.
Well then, Joey, are we going to win the first game of the season tomorrow? Kick off the season.
Oh, of course we are. First game of the season, back at St James's Park against the newly promoted side. I think tomorrow we need to get off to a fast start. I think that's vital.
Who starts tomorrow? Does any of the new players start? All of them?
I think Botman, and I'm going to say it depends if he goes a back four, if he's going to go back three. I mean, I'd like to think he's going to go back. He's going to go back four. So if that's the case, it's going to be a toss up between Dan Burn and Botman, or it's going to be Botman and Fabian Shaw. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? I think Botman starts, if I'm honest.
I wonder what the Newcastle fans will be singing Sven Botman.
Sorry?
I'm saying I'm wondering what the Geordie fans will be singing for Sven Botman's song.
Well, we'll just wait.
Well, two players are going to be disappointed. You know what I mean? It's who he picks. But if I was to pick, I'd probably go with I'll go Botman, and I'll probably go Fabian Shaw. I think Dan Burn and Lascelles, one of them will come on maybe second half and try and change it up.
I don't want to see anywhere else. Lascelles.
But then again, it's a strange one though, because Lascelles is actually down as captain.
Well, he is, but maybe he was down the pecking order last season when Shearer and Burn were playing well. He didn't.
That's the thing, though. If you think if you're captain, though, you'd be first on the first on the team sheet. So then obviously there's going to be a disappointment somewhere, like Dan Burn or Fabian Shaw. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be very, very interesting.
It could be. Does Pope get a goal tomorrow? Or is it going to be still beat Dubravka?
I think it'll be Dubravka because at the end of the day, the numbers are out. And if he had no faith in Dubravka, he wouldn't be number one.
Do you think that Pope will slowly work his way into the side at some point?
Difficult to say at the minute. I think both have been
like we've done with Bruno.
Do you know what it is? I don't know. Obviously, I know he's been linked to Leicester Dubravka, but it depends. If he plays a blinder tomorrow, then it's all the pre-season and all the talk of he's meant to be leaving it could be forgotten about. Do you know what I mean? Just because I rate Nick Pope quite highly, but just because he's come from like Burnley and he's played for England doesn't mean he walks straight into the side. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, Eddie Howe's looking for competition, and he has to train hard and perform well in training. So
that's it, innit? Yep, that's it.
Be interested, by the way. I won't be against what he does. Like if he picks Nick Pope, then fair enough. But you think if Dubravka's number one, then Dubravka should start.
Yeah. Who goes into midfield with Bruno and Joe Linton? Because Shelby's out for about 3 to 4 weeks. Is it going to be Willock? Is it going to be Longstaff? Or could it be Anderson?
I don't think. I just don't see him starting Anderson. I think if he plays, it'll be second half.
Yeah.
If I was to pick, I'm going to. I'm probably going to stick my neck on the line. I'm probably going to say Sean Longstaff. Could be Willock, but I'm going to say Sean Longstaff.
I think it'll be Joe Willock. It really, really will be. As long as it's not Chris Wood and Lascelles in that start lineup tomorrow.
It's the first game of the season, so no one really knows. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out.
Yeah, absolutely it is. We'll go back because since it's been a while, you've been on the shows. I've got a bit shocky. Go on to Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard. Here's the question: did he go to Forest for the money?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. There's no other reason why he would go to Nottingham Forest.
There you go. 200k. He even said it was a project for him, but he's only gone for a year.
I'm still trying to gather him. I don't know. He should have went to West Ham, and you know what? He could have made better money, at West Ham. But also they had a project going, and they're doing so well under David Moyes. You know what I mean? Like playing European football, consistently in the top 7. Forest are obviously this season they're unknown on. Obviously they come into the Premier League for the first time in 20 odd years, but it's going to look so embarrassing on him. Well, they are. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be embarrassing for him when he's CV if they end up going down. Do you know what I mean? Then the fans will start turning on him. He's going to have to hit the ground running as far as I'm concerned, but I feel like Man United should have let Lingard go a couple of seasons ago, and the money would have been there for Man United. Now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It's a free transfer.
Yep. Does does he? Do you think he'll be starting tomorrow for them?
Oh, you'll go straight in the lineup.
Yeah, I think he will be.
Thing is, Lingard's got some pass with us, hasn't he? So
yeah. And what kind of reception will Jack Colback get?
I think it's going to be very mixed. Some fans will appreciate what he's done, and I think on the other side, some fans will remember like the olden days, like under Mike Ashley and that, and obviously his Sunderland connection. And even some fans back then didn't really warm to him either. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, them celebrations, when he was playing for Sunderland and he was going past us. So it's very mixed.
Ryan says, "Where's the food pics? They're coming, Ryan. Are you getting yourself in so you can have a look?
Hope it's
Get
not
yourself
bacon
in,
on a
'cause-
stick again.
We're just about to get underway for the second half in the Arsenal game.
Yeah, well, get yourself in, Ryan, so we can get them over with. Well, then this is what we've got to do. And how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've got 16 tonight.
Oh, wow.
Because yet again,
please tell me
football's
one's
back.
a bacon on a stick.
Football's back. Fans are getting in them grounds now, and they're going to get the fixtures in ready.
Why can't I just picture PD Proudlock right now going to that Gallagher tomorrow? All of a sudden, I see him around 2 o'clock taking pictures like what people are eating. And it's a gym, right? That's going on my channel tomorrow. That's going on next week. That's definitely going on my channel. Because look at that hot dog. Well, that looks green. That's going on my channel next week.
And here is Ryan already.
Beware PD's about.
Hi, Ryan.
Food critic extraordinaire.
There, you
Ryan.
ready for them? Well, then, this is what we. Right then, this is what we've got for tonight. So this is the first one.
Oh my word!
It's a big sausage.
Do you know what? I'll have that.
Look at the size.
Actually.
Hot dog. It's a hot dog.
I would actually have that.
Galois.
Where's
I'll have
that?
that.
Austria, Germany.
It's in euros. I think that looks like Belgium, actually.
I think Steve Bruce is
What you were saying there, Roger?
I think Steve Bruce needs to stop growing these hot dogs.
Right, this is the next one.
Oh yeah.
That is
What is
sticky. That is sticky Korean glazed prawns, rice, and Asian slaw at Arsenal.
Is that in the Korean League? Is it?
I'm keeping away from that.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping well away from that.
Fair enough then. Nah, I think not for me as well. So, right, this is the next one.
Battered sausage in a baguette.
No, it's not.
That's a giant fish finger.
It's a giant.
Looks
fish
like
finger,
the chicken
yes.
burger from Burger King.
I feel like it would be all right, but you just need to add some sauce on it, like mayonnaise or like ketchup.
Yeah, that's the thing. Which
it's just dryness. It's dryness written all over it.
There you are. Yep. Yes,
Imagine,
I know.
Imagine sticking that up your butt.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Where's
the
that
bun
at?
looks raw.
The what? Sorry.
The bun
Where's that
looks
from?
raw.
That's at a club called Histon FC.
Oh yeah, it's not far from me. It's about 40 minutes away.
Oh
Go
well.
test it for us.
I'll go and test it. Yeah.
Hey, this is not that one. This one.
Do you know what? I'm all for that. I'll have that.
Yeah, me too.
That's up my street.
That's called a Manton platter at VFB Oldenburg.
See, I'm not picky
Yep.
at all, but the fries and mayonnaise is disgusting.
Yeah, yes, I agree.
Oh, actually quite like it.
No, you gotta have it with just ketchup and like. No, there's
No, I could eat that with mayonnaise. Nice.
No,
Yeah,
Rock
mayonnaise
it
is
up.
nice, Ryan.
Yeah, it
I've
is.
tried it before, not for me.
Yeah.
Too much mayonnaise is no. It's like having too
I
much
agree.
garlic sauce at a shawarma place.
Fair enough.
I agree with you there, Ryan. Too much white stuff.
Too much. Too
Honestly,
much what?
why was I expecting it? I was expecting you there to put Steve Bruce in that sentence.
Too much. What did you say there, Archer?
Too much white stuff.
Oh,
God.
Next one.
Yes.
FC Dallas.
Monster.
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw that
whatever.
one. It's like a chicken finger, cheese stick, and on a burger. It's so American.
Yeah, FC Dallas, aye.
That's like that.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
I'd actually have that. I would have that.
Yeah, it looks
Yes,
all right.
see,
Why
yeah,
they always make all the nice food, don't they, the Americans?
Yep, that's it. Next one.
What's that?
Pulled pork, chips, gravy, and
you
apple
can-
sauce in a Tiger Loaf at Birmingham
no.
City.
Yes.
No.
You mentioned
Oh.
applesauce, not just that was an instant put off for that. No.
You know what? I feel
like-
like instead of pie, it'd be better if like chips. Well, I mean, there's some in here, but like as a base.
Looks like when you bring up last night's dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh, wow.
does.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like
actually
it looks like
oh, nigga.
it looks like
No,
leftovers.
Fair enough. Right, this is the
Nah,
next
not
one.
not for me. Oh,
What?
that's definitely last night's dinner.
Yeah,
that
that
was zero.
looks awful, that, doesn't
Like
it?
That's
not
chicken.
even touching that.
That's last
Chicken
night's dinner
tikka
and
It's
like-
average.
It looks like a stew gone badly wrong.
Oh,
Chicken tikka red, nah, not Fulham.
You guys not like
Hold on.
Indian food? I'd have that in a heartbeat.
yeah, but
I'll tell you
when
what it is, right?
when
There's going to be a
looks
lot of
like that-
people. I'll
Huh?
tell you what it is.
What?
I was just going to say there's going to be a lot of people leaving Craven Cottage this season with the shits.
They've-
There's going to be a lot of people. Honestly, there'll be a lot of people leaving Craven Cottage. Oh, nearly 2-0. Oh, nearly.
Oh.
Oh,
They're getting close.
Who's
getting
said yes
close.
or no to that one?
No,
no.
Absolutely. It's a big nil to me.
Fair enough.
he's like chucking back in the pig slop.
I
This
was
is
quite.
the next-
I just can't even defend properly.
next one.
What the fuck? No,
Oh,
no, sorry.
I love it. Love it.
It's-
I'll have two.
What? Is that?
That's like something that would get served up at Sunderland.
Yeah.
Ground. Like it's got your hot dog sausage and a burger bun. It's like, that's no.
Is that where that is? Stadium
Can
of
you
No.
not
Shots.
afford hot dog
It's,
buns?
it's called Victoria Berlin.
Oh, German.
That's another big old sausage.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it?
Victoria Berlin.
Basically, you might as well ask for a sausage rather than have the bun because that's embarrassing.
Does the
Yeah.
sausage come on a stick?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Oh,
No.
that,
I
What-
kind of would actually.
Oh, what a
I kind
miss.
of would.
that should have been 1-1. That should have been 1-1 there and then. Should have been.
Next one.
That looks alive.
Yes.
Oh, what's that?
Looks like hot dog, doesn't it?
That looks like
That chili
salmon.
cheese.
Look.
Is that
Oh,
like
that's
a
in
chili dog or
Brazil, I
something?
think.
Hot
That's one of
dogs.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what's on top. What's on top of it?
Hot dogs with bacon and cheese at Manaus FC.
Yeah, I'll give that a go. Yeah.
Do you know what?
I think
I'll
I'd
give it
have
a chip. Yeah.
No chippers
Yeah.
be like, oh, what's that?
that. That's a wiener covered all in sauce.
They've said yes or no for that one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll
Yep.
give it a go.
Yeah.
I wonder what that orange sauce is, though.
That's got to be
Could be cheese sauce.
like burger sauce or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, it looks
Could
like
be,
it. Yeah.
Oh, it could be mustard.
Great save up our run still. Should be 1-1.
Mustard's
Possibly
yellow,
covered
though.
up.
Well, no. Right,
Also,
next
Brazil.
one.
that's whipped in. Oh,
This is the next one.
That's edible.
yeah, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's
Double
that?
cheeseburger and chips. Spurs.
Need some more chips on there.
I
But
would.
yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
Oh, 20 quid.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll definitely give that a go.
Yeah.
Right, this is the next one.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
Oh, no, not for me.
No. Oh.
Steak and Stilton pie with gravy
Oh.
and
Oh,
mushy peas
no.
at Belpertown.
Oh. That looks like that looks like The Exorcist has been on that. I mean, come on. Oh no.
Would anyone else touch that?
No,
No.
pass.
No.
No.
Unless you want the sits real fast, then you better eat that.
That'll go through you. That'll
Archer,
go
Archer,
through you like an express train, that.
Mushy
No.
peas.
Yeah,
almost
exactly.
Looks like just looks like
Oh.
giant boogers almost.
It just looks like The Exorcist. That's it.
Archer, would
It's
you
just like
touch
someone
that?
snotted all over it. God's sake, can't have that.
Yeah.
No thanks.
What?
Alien,
Archer, would you have that or no?
No, looks like Steve Bruce has just had a shit. No,
If Steve Bruce's shit is like that, then he needs to seek some help.
no.
yeah, exactly.
The green stuff. That's
Mate,
Steve Bruce.
well. You say that he needs help in his management anyway.
Well, yeah, true.
The
If I got
green
£1
stuff-
for every time you made a Steve Bruce comment about him shitting, I'd be rich.
I was gonna.
That's a
I was-
different one for me.
You were going to say what, Archer?
I was going to say the green stuff looks a bit like Steve Bruce's snots from his nostrils.
Oh, no.
That's never a free kick.
Okay, then, fair enough. Right, this is the next one.
No,
hell
I'm
is
sorry.
that?
That is just
No.
what is that?
No,
Why is that
no,
creative?
that is just lazy.
Bacon cheese
It's like,
chips.
did
at
anybody want?
Raymond.
Oh no!
They have access to a microwave where they can melt the bloody cheese.
Bloody hell. What? Ugh.
The Maccos would eat that because it's got cheesy chips.
Do you know what? I think food standards need to be called on Bray Wanderers. Like, look at that. It's disgusting.
Oh,
They got
That is
closed
just-
down.
yeah, that's lazy.
Yeah.
You literally got closed down for that.
That's the Irish for you, though, isn't it?
Yeah, don't care. Right, just have that. Slob of cheese, bit of few chips. Oh no.
no.
Hell no.
Guess a no for that one
Yeah.
then. Fair enough. Right then.
Tell you what, there's a lot of hot dogs and sausages on there today, isn't there?
That's bigger than the other two big sausages.
That's about 18
It's
inches.
in a
isn't it?
baguette though. What the
Spicy
hell?
Cheese.
I've
It's a
never
spicy
seen
hot
that in
dog
my life.
Sausage. Spicy hot sausage hot dog at Sparta Prague.
If he lifts his hand at it up anymore, that goes the full width of the pitch.
Looks like
That is a huge.
Go from one stand to the other.
It literally can. Wow, you could use that as a
Well,
balance
Literally
beam.
go from one stand to the other. There you go.
it looks like Steve Bruce is trying to jerk off a horse.
Oh God, Ryan!
Nice one, Ryan.
Anybody?
No, you need, what we need is a tape measure to measure that damn thing.
Same, Ryan, careful now, Ryan. Don't give me any ideas.
There you go, lovely.
Steve
Okay.
Bruce is on the phone to horses right now.
We've got 3 left. Next one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nuggets.
definitely yes.
What's with the fucking
Get
mayonnaise?
rid of the mayo, but yeah.
Go on, right.
Yeah, I think it might just be a Geordie English thing that people seem to like.
I thought it was
Well, I
Dutch
bloody
people
well
that
don't.
started that. Because when I was younger, like I knew one of my friends' dad's Dutch, and he's eating fucking fries with mayonnaise. I was like, "What is this?"
No.
He's like, "Oh,
Where's
it's
it
some
at? I'm
Dutch thing."
curious with the blue seats.
That is at
Where's it at? I'm curious.
Stadisches Stadion Delamos. So I think that's Germany.
I can tell where the blue seats are. But,
If you gave me ketchup and like plum sauce, I'm chilling.
Fair enough,
Yeah,
fair
me
enough.
too. Red sauce on there.
Or like some kind of sweet chili sauce with the nuggets.
It's probably somebody's secret sauce.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a bit- come from the horse sausage.
Mateta's coming on now. He can cause some real damage. He'll be a good player for them.
Yeah, next one. This is like what the hell as well.
What the
What's
fuck is that?
What
Is
is
that
it?
just cheese? Is that a leaf or cheese?
Cheese and
Cheese.
chips in it.
That's a
Cheesy
straight
chips
up
and-
no from me.
Cheesy chips
No,
at Wellington
no.
AFC.
Melt the bloody cheese. How hard is it to melt the bloody cheese? What, you're just going to hold it out in the sunlight and hope the sun does the job for you.
And how
I
much
was,
I'd love to know how much they were charging for that as well.
I was just going to say that, how much they're charging for that shit.
I was going to say, I would not even. I wouldn't even touch it.
£1.60.
£1.60. Yeah,
That is a scam.
£2. They charge an extra £2 to put it in the
I mean, to be fair,
cheese.
in our prices, in our stadiums, it'll probably cost £6 for that. But I mean, even 160 is a scam. Like for that.
I mean, that was funny what you said, Jason. Melt the bloody cheese.
Sound like Wallace. The cheese, Gromit. The cheese.
All right, and this is the last one.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Worcester Raiders.
There we go.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that's Worcester Raiders.
Yeah.
It's not that place.
Is it not?
No.
What?
Oh,
It says in
okay.
the picture there, look.
That's the program. That's who the other goes.
That's false advertisement.
It's at Fairford Town.
Where?
Yeah,
Fairport.
See, the chips look American rather than English, where they're all thick and chunky.
Sounds like it
They're
sounds
called
like
French
farm
fries,
foods.
Ryan.
Actually,
They are French.
Whatever.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
I'd say yes,
yeah,
but
I
on the
know.
chips,
Yeah.
I'd want to make sauce on it.
At least the
Want some
chips
sauce
are
on the chips,
At
though.
least the
Oh,
least the
don't tell me
cheese
you
are
want mayo on
melted.
that.
The cheese is melted. Yeah, no mayo either.
Put a red sauce on there.
Sharky have some mayo on that.
Right, there you are. Well, that concludes today's food picks. So let me know, as always. We've just had the one comment coming in from Niall. That's bogging. But again, guys, if you are enjoying tonight's show, please, of course, do hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, or if you enjoy the content, you're not yet subscribed. If you'd like to donate, we do have super chats available.
That's a corner. That's a corner.
And you can donate to the channel through Super Chat. And if you'd like to consider becoming a member of the channel, just click the join button and you can become a member for just 99p. And the link is still pinned in the live chat for you to come and join the show. So if you click on the link, I will see you in the waiting room and bring you on. Well,
There were
look,
some good pieces on there, Peter, but some were not good.
Offside.
Anyway, Peter, I'm going to shut off it.
no problem.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah,
See you
I'll
later.
see you tomorrow.
No problem. I'll catch you tomorrow, man.
Gosh,
Bring a tape measure.
See you, chat. Good to see you, man.
See you tomorrow.
Yep.
So.
Right, we'll move on to some transfer news in regards to the clubs as well. Well, it looks like Chelsea are about to land Cucurella for Brighton for around about
He's signed, Peter?
He's already
I
started.
got him.
He's signed.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
already
he is,
done
yeah,
his,
done.
He's already done his video to welcome himself.
Yeah, he-
Right. Oh, he's definitely signed, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got number 12 shirt and he trained from
All
the day.
right, because last time I looked, the deal was really going to happen. But
It's a strange one, though, because he should have went to Man City over Chelsea. I'm not being funny. I mean, Man City were there and then had the deal done, didn't they?
But Man City didn't want to pay the 50 million.
In one way, I don't blame them because they shouldn't be pushed around like we're getting pushed around for players. But if Chelsea want to pay that, well, I suppose let them pay it. But I think he was better off going to Man City. But we'll see how he does it at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm still not with their takeover. I'm
They
still
have
not fully
no
convinced by them.
competition at Man City.
Yeah,
And part of that
Yeah,
deal
yeah.
as well, Levi Colwell goes to Brighton.
Yeah. But they have got a buyback clause on him, haven't they?
Yeah.
It just feels like Brighton are being mugged off there, not just by that, but by the player himself. He put a transfer request in, which I think, by the way, is wrong because he signed a 5-year deal, didn't he? So it's not to look good for Brighton.
West Ham, they've signed Cornet from Burnley. Do you think that's the one we've missed out on badly?
Yes.
Nah, not really.
No.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Nah.
Why,
He
Ryan?
wanted you-
Because he'd be our starting right winger and he'd get goals for us.
No, he left because he wanted European football and we can't deliver that. So I can understand why he's left. Yeah, I think he would be too good for us anyway. Let's be honest.
I think he'll do well at West Ham. I think West Ham are
Yeah,
really
same.
starting to strengthen their side.
Yeah,
in the
he
Thing
will.
is, we are striving to be like West Ham, so we're still down the pecking order. If you know what I mean, for where players want to sign for. That's what Eddie said this morning, and I said this all summer. It's what we have to accept.
That's
We
it,
just the thing is we haven't got this. We've got the money, but we haven't got the pulling power right now because of the FFP.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
We're years away. That's what he said. He said we're so far down the line with it. We can't go out and spend £80 million. Yeah, 50 million. We can't. That's the problem.
Yep. I mean,
I wasn't surprised by anything he said.
Eddie Howe said he wants 2 more players, but he's not giving any names away. Well, they're not going to do that. But could this be a surprise of who it could be? That they're not going to mention any names?
No idea.
I think it'll be someone worth 20 million.
If you name names, it's gonna draw attention from other clubs.
Oh yeah, it certainly is.
The other thing is, I like it when we're saying players like what we used to do. Not like players are like unknown, so to speak. They're like worth 15, 20 million, and they come good, and then you can sell them on for a bit more. Do you know what I mean? A bit down the line, like St. Maximin was a bit of an unknown to everyone in the Premier League before his time for, and then look at him now.
Yes.
Perez was an unknown, and we sold him for 30 mil.
Perez, 30, yeah. You know, we had Demba Ba, we had Cisse, we've had all these players, unknowns. Goodbye.
Yeah. Wijnaldum, he joins Roma on loan from PSG.
Jose Enrique.
That's a good, I think, for his career, that's good for Wijnaldum.
I feel like we got to get a right winger on loan now. Like, I don't know what's out there.
And Christian Benteke, he signs for DC United.
What?
Has he?
Yeah, Crystal Palace put on their for the game.
He's going to destroy that league. I'm sorry.
He'll score goals.
Yeah.
About time he scored goals. He hasn't really scored since his Villa days.
Here at Fulham have held talks to sign Roma forward Justin Kluivert.
Could be a good deal out for Fulham.
I think Justin Kluivert's destined for bigger than Fulham.
And it looks like Fulham are probably going to make an offer for Yannick Vestergaard from Leicester City.
See, that's why I've got more faith in Fulham staying up, because I actually think this time round their recruitment looks better. They're actually taking things slowly. They're not just like, oh, we'll buy this player, we'll buy this player. I've got more faith in them than Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest. I think then both of them will go straight back down. For me, I don't think they'll still. It'll be a toss-up between.
I think Silva's going to be the first one to get sacked this season.
I
think it's Lampard.
Lampard's going. If it ain't Lampard, then it'll be just too much.
I think it'll be Forest, maybe Bournemouth, Forest, and Everton that go for me, from what I've seen.
Yeah,
I see Bournemouth, Everton, Leeds.
I've got the Leeds as well.
The thing is with Bournemouth, I don't rate Scott Park as a manager. I genuinely think he's just overtalked. And then I look at Forest, are a bit unknown, so obviously you see how they do. They've signed 12 players, but that doesn't guarantee that they're going to stay up. And then obviously you got Everton, who, like, for me, they've been down there for a few seasons. And by the way, Southampton as well, like Ralph Hasenhüttl, I think he's full of himself. 2 9-0 defeats, and then he thinks, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. Oh, no.
And
honestly, I think it'll be a toss-up.
And the fact Everton have got to start the season without a single striker.
Yeah, because
he gets on my nerves. He's like, I have to do this. I've got a right to do it. You don't. You've lost 9-0 twice in your career. What's the matter with you?
See, Bournemouth are signing Barcelona keeper Neto.
Feel sorry for him.
33-year-old Brazilian.
I'm not drawn into Bournemouth or Forest this season, and I'm not in Everton, Southampton. They're another talking between them two.
Yeah, it looks like Chelsea's Marcus Alonso is about to go to Barcelona as well.
Well, yeah, they'll have 3 left backs now.
Where's Barcelona getting all this money from?
Exactly.
I know exactly.
Spotify.
Wasn't it like Chelsea wanted to bring Aubameyang back as well?
Mm.
He just joined them, and then they're going to pay money to get him, bring him back to the Premier League.
Exactly. Can't believe it. Everton rumours they want Connor Cody. He's no way he's going there.
He's not going to Everton. He's a Liverpool fan anyway.
Yeah.
He's a Liverpool fan. He'll not do that.
Not a chance.
I do fear for Everton. Like I just don't see where the goals come from. I mean, they're going to have to hope that Dele Alli has the season of his life, and he's not. He's massively downgraded. He's downgraded in the last couple of seasons.
He's finished as a player. I'm sorry, he is finished.
Yeah, he's been downgraded the last couple of years. He's not been the same.
I see Everton saying that Onana from Lille. Young
Oh,
kid.
keeper.
No, not the keeper.
No,
He's a young
not the
midfielder.
keeper.
Oh, it's Marseille, the Marseille one I was thinking of. He left, didn't he?
But that's a risk because if he doesn't for 40 million, that's a risk, isn't it? So
Again, I'm looking at where Everton are getting all his money from as well, because didn't they
Yeah.
break FFP? And some of them still get away with it. Still pressing that, like.
probably using
If that was
Richarlison's
Newcastle,
money.
if that was Newcastle, if we do that, if we actually go like over what we should, they'd be all over us like a rush. We'd be getting points deductions, we'd be getting fined, but you name it.
And the thing is, what I tell you what annoys me about Everton as well, Richarlison with that flare incident last season.
Exactly.
Why have they waited till now to ban him for Spurs' first game of the season? Why couldn't they have banned him back then?
Yep.
Well, that's it.
It's all a con.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I just genuinely hope Everton get relegated. Honestly, I'm hoping for.
I think everybody's going for an Everton
Let the
relegation.
Scouts Mackhams go and play the proper Mackhams.
Yeah.
Vieira and Wolves have rejected 3 bids from Forest for Gibbs White.
Yeah, they've offered 35 million, haven't they, for Gibbs White?
Yeah,
Chelsea-
but
Seeing as all Wolves are a bit of a strange one, I think they'll be all right, but it's obviously they still need to strengthen as well.
No, I
Don't
think
see enough
Wolves
on
are
Wolves.
screwed this year.
Wolves are wanting about 50 mil for Morgan Gibbs White.
Tell you what, if Wolves lose, Neves are fucked.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, Graham Paul's come out and said about Cucurella. They didn't want to lose him, but they were going to turn that big bid down with her.
No.
Well, obviously not. But the problem is with Brighton, though, obviously they're built on wanting to stay in the Premier League on this, be a solid unit. But now they're going to have to do what they did to buy him last season, to go and buy someone of like similar ilk.
Yep.
They've lost.
That's going to be tough. Like obviously now with the season just starting tomorrow, starting now, but their season starting tomorrow, or is it Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday. Man United, they're near finding a replacement. Do you know what I mean? He was a solid brick wall for them last season.
They've lost Basuma, they've lost Cucurella, they've lost Ashworth. Then they're not going to replace.
And they lost Dan Burn.
That's it.
And they lost Dan Burn.
I don't think they'll go down, but I do think they'll struggle though.
I've got them to finish 11th.
Yeah, I've got 11th.
I just don't. I've got them a bit further down actually. I've got them around 14th, 15th.
Interesting.
But I don't. They'll be mid-table. I just don't think they'll go down.
Yeah. Fulham, they've signed Shane Duffy on loan from Brighton.
That say that they need experience on. That's why they have been relegated the last few seasons. That's why I think they'll have enough to stay up. They're signing some experienced players that'll help them. Also, they need to stop conceding so many goals. That was also another problem with theirs.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
I think they'll be all right.
I
I'm
don't
not saying
think
they're going to be like. Go on.
Sorry, I don't think Marco Silva will last there a full season. He never does at any club, does he?
No, true.
He got sacked at Everton, sacked at Watford.
Yep.
I sort of want it to work out for him though in a way. Like I want him because he's brought Fulham back up. I want to see if the Fulham can actually stay up this time. Because I'm thinking that they're the Fulham from like back in the day when they were a good side, like Clint Dempsey and that. Yeah, they're like that old traditional ground like Craven Cottage. You want to stay in the Premier League?
It looks like Everton are on the verge of bringing, is it Gouet back from PSG?
Oh,
No, it's,
Yeah, that question.
yeah.
what happened with it?
Apparently they're in an advanced stage to bring him back to the football club from PSG.
Yeah, but Jason.
Question where they get the money from.
Oh,
Everton signed a star player last week, didn't they? Dwight McNeil. What? No goals and 1 assist all season. Wow, he's going to really improve their team, isn't he?
What a talent.
He is talented, but he was just very poor for Burnley last season.
Remember his worldly goal that he scored at Goodison Park when behind closed
I
doors.
think he has actually
Burnley.
scored in has scored in pre-season as well. So that's it. And the
Still wait and see. I mean, Everton have got a tough start tomorrow.
Chelsea. Where is that, home or away?
It's at Everton, but I
It's at Goodison.
Goodison. Okay.
Chelsea will
I'm
have them
hoping
3-0.
once I finish at the match, I'll be able to get back in time and I'll be able to watch the game. But probably miss the first half.
Yeah, it looks like Everton are on the verge of signing the Lille midfielder Amadou Onana.
Yeah, that's who I was on about
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
You were.
Not Andre. No.
Imagine the chance.
Oh,
No,
No, no, no, no, no, no. We are
No.
going down. No, 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 no.
You also say
We are
that,
going
Tony,
down,
that
going down.
Bournemouth have agreed the Neto deal with Barcelona as well. I see you were mentioned that before as well.
Can you imagine how disappointed he's going to be to leave the new camp and go and play an 11,000 Bournemouth crowd?
Oh, wow.
Imagine the disappointment.
The scene.
Remember Caesar, who used to play for Inter Milan? He thought he was signed for Chelsea. He went to QPR. I was like, oh, what? So I thought I was signing Stamford Bridge. No, you're in Loftus Road, mate. He started crying.
Oh, Jesus, yep.
What a bugger.
Yep.
Imagine QPR's owners behind the scenes. Well, we've just signed you thinking you're going to be the big name that we've all wanted, and you're crying that you playing for us, not Chelsea. How can you get right before when a player signs for a club? How can you get the stadiums mixed up? Surely, when you do your research.
Yep.
Crazy.
Azpilicueta, he signs a new 2-year deal at Chelsea.
It's a good deal. That he's Mr. Chelsea. He's won everything that he needs to win in the Premier League in European football. He's had a good career. Him.
Have any of you guys watched the All or Nothing Arsenal yet?
Yes, I've watched the first 2 episodes. I'm on to the third one, and I don't know when the rest of them are out, but I'll be watching the third one probably tonight. It's good though. It's really, really good.
I like it. It's just, I love how they're just trying to portray Arteta as like this big motivational speaker.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, this is about the energy. This is the heart. This is this."
Oh, that was so cringy.
Yeah, they didn't have a clue what to say or what to think, what to speak.
It was like being in kindergarten.
Yeah, it was. And then he got some bloke to do some inspirational speech just to try and win the local derby.
The photographer.
Yeah, he's like, this is my fucking club, right? You're representing this club. I want you to win.
Yep. Adoma Lukman, he's completed a permanent move to Leipzig. Atalanta, sorry, from Leipzig.
I was going to say, he already plays for Leipzig.
I'm surprised Leicester didn't buy him.
We were in for him a few times. I'm surprised we
He
ain't linked
was a
with
decent
Chowdhury yet.
option. He was a decent option.
Look, man. We can look elsewhere. Sorry, I had to put that one in there. Look, man.
Give our
There's better deals to be done. Look, man.
See, like I said earlier on, I can see us signing a couple of players that's not even being mentioned in the media, and it'll just come out.
That's what I mean.
Like Eddie Howe's contract.
I hope it does, just because.
Oh, I'm pleased that he's got his new contract like he deserves it.
He'll put the ITKs and these journalists in the mud.
Like Sean
he deserves his new contract.
Sean Casey.
Oh, have you seen him on Twitter?
Oh God!
I wish they would talk about like how long he got given though. Like obviously we know his contract was going to expire in 2024, I believe. But they could at least have talked about like how long he's extended for.
Like regarding Eddie Howe's contract, like I feel like it's too early almost for me. Like I'd rather give it to him next season, to be honest.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
but Man United want Benjamin Sesko, who we've been linked with as well.
Never heard of him.
Who's Šeško? No,
Salzburg striker.
Yeah, he's probably the next Sterling Haaland.
Oh my God!
Well, we'll see how Haaland do because he missed from probably 2 yards the other week.
Yeah, and then Nunes put the ball in the back.
Albeit it wouldn't have won the game for them, like, but it would have pulled the goal back. He missed from literally 2 yards out.
No, I'm scared of.
Will Ronaldo leave Man United in this window?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got a Sporting, mate.
Yeah, you'll finish off there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he wants to play for them again, and they can deliver Champions League.
They can do, yep.
I think, do you know what I say that though? What's not to say, right? Obviously, if Sporting, obviously, I know it's a Portuguese league, but what's not to say that there's a deal between Sporting and Man United that he goes on loan for the season, and see then if they want an option to buy.
That's an option.
Yeah,
that could be the better deal. But that's what I'm saying. Like they might have an option, like to sort these wages out at the end of the current season. I think go on loan. Obviously, they've got Champions League. Could be an idea.
Yes,
I don't know if it's true or not, but Florentino Perez came out and said that we'd welcome Ronaldo back, but on lower wages.
That's interesting.
Steve Bruce at
right?
West Brom. Oh, Ronaldo, do you want to stay for West Brom? Will you offer you £1,000 a week? Don't be silly.
And a
Don't
kebab.
be so. I wouldn't play for you anyway. You had a free kebab at the end of it. Oh, by the way, we'll add some panda pop in there as well. Cheesy chips.
I think
have a
From the
great sausage
Ronaldo at
roll.
Real Madrid would be just as good as when he was there. If he goes back.
I can only think of Sporting. That's the only club I can think of that you would probably potentially go to. Other than that, I can't think of anyone else.
The PSG don't want him. Bayern
Yeah,
don't
that's
want him.
it. Bayern don't.
He won't go back to Juventus.
There is one room.
That's it. He's limited. I think he obviously clearly he's going to disrupt the dressing rooms. I think he probably needs to go. And I think Ten Hag, he'll not be pushed about. That's what I like about this new manager.
Yeah, there is one
Obviously,
room.
I've watched him at Ajax.
Apparently, Chelsea are willing to accept 27 million for Timo Werner. Now,
27 million.
Yeah, now
I'd buy him.
Apparently, Timo Werner said even if he stays in the Premier League, he'll take a pay cut.
We should be all over this. We should be all over that deal, all over it.
Because Leipzig are saying there's no deal to be done for him yet.
That's Callum Wilson's
we need to be all over that deal.
Yeah.
Wilson needs help because he needs help.
He needs help, but that would make Callum Wilson shit himself.
Yeah, and then you can put him on the left wing as well because he can play as a left winger and then shift Maxi to the right with Trippier.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think we should be all over it. We need to get some sort of deal done. Like it's like a little statement signed, if you will. It's not a massive deal. Like when I say a statement, it's not be like a heavy pricing. I mean, if it's 27, go for it. I would say, right, listen, Eddie wants a striker. If he identifies Werner, then we should go and get him.
27 mil. Yeah, just pay.
You know what I mean?
We can even offer Wood.
Or even some kind of dual loan package with him and Hudson-Odoi I'd take.
Exactly. We need at the end of the day, we need to be sensible because even looking at tomorrow's game, that'll tell us a lot. If we need more recruitment, and especially up front. If we play Forest and we struggle to get our grips, then it tells you a lot that we are struggling. Do you know what I mean? We obviously light in a couple of areas, whereas we all know we need a couple at least. For between now and September,
especially if we're struggling and we take off Wilson and bring on freaking Wood.
I mean, if you listen to Eddie Howe's press, does actually state that we are late in a couple of areas, and he knows where we're late as well.
It's the journalist though. It's that journalist this morning goes, "Oh well, you haven't done very well." He said something. He goes, he was going on more like 6 or 7 short. We're only a couple short. He's got literally a full squad. Oh, your business has been a bit underwhelming. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, give word chop. I mean, played the first game of the season, yeah.
See, here's the thing: people believe that kind of journalism and make opinions off of that. It's fucking annoying.
It's still 1-0.
Honestly,
it's
still
1-0. Same. It's still 1-0 to Arsenal in the Palace game.
Tierney's just come on.
Oh, wait.
You know
that
what?
Palace shirt gets a 9 out of 10 for me. I actually like it.
It's not bad.
That's a 9 out of 10 now.
You know what?
Has anyone seen Man City's third shirt?
I actually like it. The green one.
Which one was that?
They're wearing it on Sunday against West Ham.
To me, it looks like a zebra crossing.
It does, but it does, to be fair. But I actually like it. It just looks different.
I'll get it. Hold on. If I find a photo of it, I'll put it on screen.
At least it's not their away kit. That would have been lazy.
Have you seen the Forest's away shirt, the third kit?
Oh no, I'm not a fan of that. And they're not wearing that. The Morrison James. It's the full red one.
It looks like a stagecoach bus seat.
Yeah, it does.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's like they've got this. Who they got now? Who's the sponsor? Macron. Oh, welcome back to the Premier League. Oh, but ski this bus seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
just pay. It's all right, lads. Just pay 65 quid for that because I know you're in the Premier League. I know you'll buy it anyway because you got the Prem badge on it. Go on, buy that.
They haven't got a sponsor on the front of their shirt or the sleeves.
See, you know what? It actually suits them though. Like when you look at their red shirt, it suits no sponsor.
Yeah.
Well, here is Manchester City's third shirt.
I like it. I actually do. The badge goes with it. The badge matches the colour.
It just reminds me of Forest Green Rovers. They wear something similar to that.
It does.
Yeah.
I actually like it. Do you know what? I'd be buying if I was a Man City fan. I'd be buying that.
Yeah.
I think they
I actually
had
like it.
neon
Like
kit a few years ago too when they were with Nike.
To me, the pad
if
looks like
I'm going to give that out with 10, I'm actually going to give that an 8. I actually do like it. Like,
Yeah,
the thing is, why can't people not be this more inventive when they were with us? Because they're just so lazy with the home shirts, especially. Horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I said it looks like a zebra cross in the pattern.
Abbey Road.
No, I do agree with you. I just like the colours of it. It looks
2-0.
I'd probably buy it.
2-0 Arsenal. Do you say 2-0 Arsenal, Tony?
Yeah.
I'm just a bit behind. So who scored?
Yeah, same. Same. The ball's coming now. Is that Saka? Oh, ball across. Oh, there we go. 2-0.
Yeah.
Who scored it?
Who in Kedia?
Nketiah, sorry.
Nketiah.
Yeah.
Wow. Has he got a big future for Arsenal, do you think, now?
Oh, massive.
Definitely.
That's an own goal.
It's an own goal.
Nketiah,
I've got it on silent for this.
I'll tell you
this
what,
stream, so I can't.
Saliba looks like a really solid player.
Own goal by
To be
Mark
fair,
Gray.
they've ran Crystal Palace ragged tonight, though. Let's be honest. If they keep Jesus fit for the whole season, they could be in for a big season, also. You know, or they really can be.
Yeah,
it
is.
I tell you what, I don't know what it is with Jesus, but he just seems to be linking up well with that Arsenal side. He's clicking, isn't he?
He fits perfectly in that.
That's another kit that looks nice is Arsenal's.
It does,
the pink
actually.
one.
And I also like the fact that whenever they're away from home, they wear their away shirts.
That Arsenal shirt, I'll probably give that I'll give that an 8 out of 10 as well. Just looks good.
If only we're with Adidas.
Yeah.
Adidas were brilliant for us. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably 14, 15 years. Then we're Adidas.
Mac Debate says, well, you know, oh God, didn't remind me of that.
Oh.
I heard that plenty enough times under that twat.
Well, you know.
I can't wait to wear my home shirt tomorrow as well. Be my second time wearing it, or third time, or whichever time, or a second time, I think.
Wait,
I was going to say, because what are your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the new away kit, the blue and gold?
I really like that.
I'd seen that many different photographs of it. I had mixed opinions. I had very low opinions of it at first, but now that the badge is embroidered, do you know what? I'll give it probably a solid 6. Just the color contrast. I don't know. I'll give it a 6.
I love it.
The problem I have with the kit is the numbers and letters.
6 for the second kit. The white one, the white and green one, I'll give it 8, and the home one, I'll give it 9. The only reason why I don't give it a full 10 out of 10 is just the sponsor. And maybe it's the Castore could have been in gold.
Well,
they're just little.
Well, it could have been, but I really like it, and I went since the day got released. I went and picked it up from the club shop.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just say something about the training gear at Newcastle? Like, why on earth, right? Or Castore, bringing up the training gear, but yet you can't buy it. So I walked in the club shop the day, and it goes, just to let you know. Like I said, well, why is it now not in the store? It goes, just let you know, it's out in about 2-3 months' time. Like, well, that's not good.
Well, they've had this so far this season, Chalky. They've had a Sinclair.
Yeah, legit. Like, honestly, like they can't even make the kits properly. They can't even deliver the shirts properly.
They don't fit them the size.
I kid you not.
They've had so many
walked in there
nightmares
today
with the deliveries. The people have been waiting weeks for their third kit.
I walked in for a jumper. Like, honestly, you walk under Puma, right? We had loads of training gear. We had it all pretty much. Walks in the day, going to check if there was any training gear, like both the lower level and higher level, to see what was about. No, nothing. There was barely nothing apart from like shirts. There was nothing.
There's another thing I'm going to point out in terms of the club store, which I think is still really disappointing. It's still card payment only. That's been going on since last year.
That out as well.
The NIA saw that out as well.
Card payment?
I don't think that's down to the club, though. I think it's down to Castore. I think they actually generally want like card payments.
You can't always have card payments, though, away.
What do you mean?
Puma used to be.
Means you've got to pay by credit card or debit card to buy the stuff from there. They won't take cash.
Aye, but have you noticed though that Castore are the ones that it's not? Do you know what it is though? It's Castore it's not Newcastle who run the club shop. It's Castore, because have you noticed every time you buy something, it's their bags.
Yeah, it is. There you are, isn't it?
it's Castoria. So it's Castoria who are obviously saying, right, listen, we don't want cash. We just want card payments only. So obviously Archer has had to go to where to wherever he's got his top from, which is a bit harsh in reality. But obviously that's what we're going to have to get used to. But for the high expectations I have with Castoria, as much as they make nice tops, they're very poor when it comes to customer service and satisfaction of the fans. I have to say.
I don't know
I
about
hope
their
I
kits.
hope
They
we win them
destroy-
next season and go elsewhere.
Yeah.
The home kit last year.
Honestly, I was really buzzing. I was buzzing when they took over. I was like, you know what, this could be good stuff, but it's not like they delay things.
I wasn't because I had
night-
no idea who they were.
But they've had
I
nightmares.
had no idea who they were.
I'd rather
had
stick
no-
with big brands when it comes to sports stuff.
Well, there you are.
You can't.
They've had-
You can't walk into a club shop the day, right, a day before the season begins for us and ask for, like, where's your training gear? Oh, sorry, but it's not coming in for another 2 months. Now, that's
There you
not good.
It's like,
I
well,
mean,
there
when
you are. And to people have been waiting weeks for the kits to arrive. I think that's terrible. They said it was him. He's delivering it. He's delivering it. Who are no longer there. Well, it's now a different company, and it's Royal Mail.
But what was it? People want, like, jackets and fleeces and that when it starts getting cold, and there's nothing there for them to have.
No.
Order it now so you can get it for Christmas.
Honestly, I don't understand.
I mean, when I ordered my home top on pre-order day back in June, it took them 7 weeks to get it out to me.
7 weeks.
Honestly, that customer service is next to nil.
And then somebody I know went on DHgate and bought a shirt and got it delivered within 3 weeks.
Yeah, honestly, that customer service is next to nil.
Well, there's no, you can't ring them. You've got to email them, which is absolutely stupid.
And how often would you get a response of them? Probably never.
Well, I emailed them. It took them 7 days to come back to me with an email.
You can't ring, so they don't have to pay for customer
But I bet you it
service.
doesn't take them. I can say right now, it doesn't take them 7 days to take the money out of your account, though.
No,
exactly.
No. That comes
That's the second thing up. Yep. That's why I got the club shop when it comes to stuff like that. I know obviously not everyone has that like luxury, but it's still they need up that customer service because for me it's zero. The way I see it. From what I was seeing online, like Peter, for example, I think Peter, you bought a shirt or something, you didn't get it for a while. That's what I'm saying. It's probably the basic of things.
Took me 3 weeks for that to wait. Well, Carlos says, won't give Castoria a penny. I'll stick with me retro shirts. Fair enough,
That's
Carlos.
all I'm doing.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll stick with my Adidas NTL shirt.
I saw a picture the other day and somebody put it on and they were in the club shop. And one of them, the stitching's not very good. One of them, the Newcastle, like the right in Newcastle, the N was all over the place. And another one of the eyes was missing off the seahorse.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
And that's in
There
the
was a
club
one as
shop.
well. Do you know them hoodies that they sell as well for about 60, 70 quid?
Yeah.
They've got like a story that's got like Newcastle underneath it. Obviously, they've got it for like Wolves and that. But it wasn't even on properly. It was like that, lopsided.
Yeah, it was. I like coffees in the house again. Hi, PD and all. Oh, I missed the food pics. You certainly did. Unfortunately, it was an hour within the show. Who uses cash these days, according to Joe Lynn? Some still do.
I'm a
Well,
Joe
they
need to get it back. They need to get it back to both cash and card. You can't just rely on someone.
What happens if their systems are down? They're just going to have to shut the store.
That's it, isn't it?
Apparently, like when it comes to washing the shirts, and that, apparently it after a couple of washes they just start dying off anyway.
Big companies never allow the site to go down.
It's like when I wash all my football kits because they've got print on the back and the front, I always wash them very low, and you can't tumble dry them. Even though I don't have a tumble dryer, but you
like inside out. Like what's it inside out?
Wash them inside as well. Yeah, that's a good.
Otherwise, that footy for me that'll rip straight off.
Yeah, I mean, but it has. I've seen a picture that it happened to someone.
They also want to go at the end of the season like that. They have to go. Sorry.
Yeah, I think they will go at the end of the season. I think that will be the last opportunity.
They didn't really bother us. They didn't really bother us up until like last season. We need to start changing things up a little bit.
They bothered me the moment that a giant number 4 on the front of the shirt appeared.
Do not remind me. I'm so glad that we're not using. I tell you what it is. I'm so glad that we're not using last season's shirt. I'm glad there's more stripes. We're going to look tomorrow. tomorrow we're going to look at a proper Newcastle United, like loads of stripes on the shirts. It'll be brilliant.
Reminds me of the 2018-19 season, kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
I watch. Julian says I watch me football shirts when I'm in the shower, like a wet t-shirt competition. Dear God. David says he paid £85. That's how much a lot of people would have paid. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's the
Honestly,
shit 60. Well, the shit's 65, and you're talking about 10, between 10 to 15 for the name and numbers on the back, and £5 for the Premier League
Full
badges
time,
to go on as well.
2-0.
Full time, yeah, full time from Sellers Park, and Arsenal have won by 2-0. Guys, we've got about just
to let you know, Crystal Palace have been relegated to the bottom of the league.
Guys, we've got about just under 10 minutes left around of the show. So again, if you are enjoying tonight's show, please, of course, do hit the thumbs up. Of course, please do. Of course, hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel, or if you are enjoying the content, you're not yet subscribed. Please do hit that subscribe button. You can still donate to the channel as well through Super Chat. So just click the $sign. You can donate as well. And if you'd like to consider, of course, becoming a member of the channel for just 99p, you can click the join button and become a member of the channel. The link is still pinned in the live comments still. So if you want to get yourselves on, really for the last part of the show, feel free to do so as well. Well, David says £85 10 altogether with a name and number on it. Yeah. Salmon Man here in that comment, control yourself. Stop getting hard. Good God Almighty.
I tell you what, if you go on Twitter, there's a Twitter page called Castor Feelings.
No,
I don't know if you've seen it.
I've seen that.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's all the shirts that they go around taking photos of that are all crap from Castor.
I've seen a lot of them.
I think the problem with Castor is they've took too much on, because you've got, obviously they've got Newcastle, Rangers, Villa, MK Dons, Charlton Athletic.
F1.
Do you know what they're doing though?
F1. Then
It's
you've
all
got
that money that they're seeing as well.
Then you've got England cricket team, South Africa cricket team, West Indies cricket team, and they can't cope, can they?
That's it. Carla says,
That's the thing. The money.
Carla says, I always wash my shirts inside a pillowcase, reduces shrinkage and bobbing on shirts. Fair enough. Louis, good evening. Hope you're well. And David said, I stood in the queue for an hour. Well, the queues were massive because it was on the day of the friendly games when people were getting them. The same, yeah.
So yeah, Telegram was quiet.
Yep. So there you are. But that Castoria have had a Sinclair or this season already.
I told John Sinclair's at the game tomorrow.
Yeah, he's going up, yeah.
Yeah, John Sinclair is coming up for years, yes.
It'd be good to see him tomorrow.
Well, Jolene says, why not go in the shop and just run out the store without paying? Then you don't need cash or cards. Well, yeah, Jolene, that would be classed as bloody shoplifting, and I don't think we'd be getting away with that.
Yeah,
one more straight.
Yeah, John's leaving about 6 o'clock in the morning, you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Is anyone in this chat going? Anyone got the game tomorrow?
I couldn't get a ticket for the game, unfortunately. So, but
it was.
Game.
My girlfriend, she couldn't get one either. Honestly, I was on from 9 o'clock and I couldn't get one. Couldn't.
Oh yeah, it's
different.
No, I'm a season card holder. I went in the queue, right? I went about 9:05. So I didn't know what the whole process was with of a ticket. So I know it's anywhere between 9 and 9:15. So it was about 9:05. I was 11,000 in the queue, and as soon as I got there, they kept crashing up. But I've managed to get a ticket for Man City in the Leaders, and I've managed to get one for the Crystal Palace game, which just arrived today actually in the Gallagher.
And the other thing is as well with the tickets, because with the Forest game, Newcastle blasted that all over social media, advertising tickets, but they didn't for the Palace game, and that's how people are getting their tickets for the Palace game, including me.
And Man City as well. Like the thing is, I think it's just the hype of the first game of the season. You know, I knew it would calm down.
Yeah, so they would have packed that stadium out. For the
when is the Palace game?
1st of September, isn't it?
3rd of September.
Third.
Yeah. Jolene says only shoplifting if you get caught, which is most likely to happen, considering if
we'll do that with the cameras in there.
And you'll set the alarms off.
You could imagine if it happened at Sports Direct, mate. Actually, try to chase you, you'd still win.
Louis at the game, but he's in.
You would still win. You win that race any day.
Louis at the game, and he's in level 7, so he's up at the gods. Carlos
Next to the first
says,
one, by any chance?
yeah, John is at the game. He owes the food back 100 notes over Botman Bear. Oh, he does. It'd be interesting to see if John Sinclair does that tomorrow.
He's
Film
going
him
to
handing over the cash. Film him handing over that.
Yeah, he's going to film it apparently.
By the way, I want them to mention you do YouTube pretty much every day of the week, so you should have the money.
Who's that, John?
Hand it over, John. John, hand it over.
I'm one of his co-hosts anyway, so yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, make sure you hand it over. Hey, that'll go a long way for the food bank anyway.
Yeah, good on him to do it though.
And make sure you get on video as well.
Yeah, I like how he says, Joel, because the club will have a lookout notice for you on the big screen in the stadium. There you are. I like how he says, I'm going to get all the shirts and give them out in Sunderland. Oh, really? Oh, Jesus Christ. At the other end of level 7 Milburn, that's where Louis sitting. I'm at the match tomorrow, buzzing. Yep, I absolutely cannot wait for tomorrow as well. The atmosphere is going to be cracking. We'll get right behind the side.
Sell out.
How many supporters are Norwich? How many supporters are Forest going to bring up, do you reckon?
3,200.
They sold their allocation out within half an hour.
That's roughly what they get. They get about 3,000 every away. Well, look at Man City and Crystal. They'll not bring that many. But now Forest, it's their first back in 20 odd years. So they're going to pack out every away end. So I'm concerned.
Yep.
It's going to be that tomorrow. It's going to be one hell of a game, I think.
What do you think the display's going to be when we walk out?
I've been to St James's since the Arsenal game, so for me, it's going to be like special to be back in my seat.
Yep, absolutely. I enjoyed the 2 pre-season friendlies last Friday and Saturday. They were all right. It was just to get the players
Peter, they were all right. That didn't sound very enthusiastic.
Well, Friday's game was a little bit drab, pretty much. Bilbao was a lot of improvement, I've got to admit, but there you are. Seeing a guy wearing a Sunderland shirt at the Atletico Bilbao game as they played in red and white. Yeah, I heard about that. Sad. But
we grew a good little bond with them though, didn't we? Because I was seeing the videos and that.
Yeah.
To be fair, I said I was going to go to the Bilbao game, but unfortunately, I ended up going to Manchester and ended up doing the City tour as well. So it was quite good.
I heard you do that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, because you couldn't watch that one online, but unless you have a VPN, which I do.
And people having problems with the Atlanta game.
Yeah, I stuck myself in.
NFC TV did work for both games.
To be fair, we was on the train there going to Manchester and they had the Atlanta game on. It just kept like fuzzing it. Do. I was like, it's like you want dial-up or something.
And then once you sorted the picture out,
was horrible.
Once you sorted the picture out, then the sound was off.
And it was funny because when we scored, the commentator was like, "Oh yes," I'm like, "Well, it's all good you say that, but I can't see what's happened."
Yeah,
can't see.
Atlanta one was just so jittery, and the Bilbao one it didn't turn up until after Callum Wilson had opened the scoring.
Yeah,
Louis. Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, and then on the Saturday, I missed Callum Wilson's goal because I was trying to get on, and that was
good hold of play. He did I
had to set me VPN to the United States, so I got on it and watched it, and then even though I'm sitting at home in the UK, and then I went to go and get a drink, and I missed bloody Wilson ESM's goal, didn't I?
Wow!
I said though, them two are going to be massive for us. ESM and Callum Wilson, they can link up like they do. And Miggy as well. I mean, Miggy's got a massive part to play in all season.
Yeah,
you know what? People talk about what happens, like if Wilson's injured, we're fucked. Imagine ASM and Almiron are injured, we're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. We're not got on with
we'll see. Louis says, comment the Palace game of season Cardiff for the WWE UK pay-per-view. Louis is a big wrestling fan, so fair play, Louis.
I've got Bournemouth coming up though as well.
Yeah, we do. Absolutely.
Eddie Howe's ex-Bournemouth side.
I think Eddie will get tremendous reception from the Bournemouth fans.
The Bournemouth fans will love him. The one a back one. The one a back.
There you are.
Don't forget tomorrow.
I'll get back anymore.
Don't forget Eddie Howe will see 2 ex-players for Bournemouth as well tomorrow in Forest, Steve Cook and Sam Surridge.
Steve Cook.
Exactly.
Wow, yeah.
Steve Cook, wow.
Hopefully they won't be keeping on gas tomorrow.
Aye. Well, guys, we've now come to the end of the show, so it's been another blast of a show. Right then, it's also that time as well where we get the score predictions, because with the season now is here, we get those score predictions. Well then, let's start off with you, Sharky. Score prediction for tomorrow. Who's getting the goals?
Right. So I'm going to say Newcastle 3, Forest 1. I'm going to say goals Miggy. I'm going to say Saint, and I'm going to go Callum Wilson. Forest, I'm going to say Lingard.
Fair play, fair play. Thank you very much, Sharky. And I'll catch
No
you
problem. Good
tomorrow
day, everyone.
before the
I'll catch you
game.
again.
Catch you later.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Take it easy.
See you,
Good night. Bye.
Yep. Right, Ryan.
3-0 Newcastle.
Who's getting the goals?
2 for Callum Wilson, 1 for Alan St. Maximin.
Nice one.
Well
Thank you very
said,
much.
Ryan.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad no one said Chris Wood yet.
Thank you very much, Ryan. And I'll be...
Tony, I'm gonna message you on Twitter because I want to know more about this VPN stuff.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
no problem. Thanks so much, Ryan, for coming.
All right. See you guys.
See you,
Thank you
mate.
very
Catch you
much.
later.
What's that, Ryan?
Gordon.
I'll say 2-0 Newcastle. Maxi. No, not Maxi. Bruno and Wilson. 2-0 Newcastle.
Very interested. Okay. Thanks very much, Gordon. I'll
See you,
see you on the
Gordon.
next show.
Catch you later. I say, have a good time tomorrow, Peter.
Will do, you. Will do.
Catch you later, guys.
See you
Bye.
later, Gordon. Right, Tony.
3-0 Newcastle.
Goal scorers.
Yeah. ESM Bruno Wilson.
Nice one, nice one. Tony is part of John's channel now as co-host, so feel free to check out John's channel, John Sinclair TV. Tony is appearing on a lot of his channel now, which is very, very good. Fantastic content as well. So feel free to do check him out. Thanks very much for Tony.
Lovely, thank you.
See you now.
See you later. Bye bye.
See you,
See ya.
Tony. And now you, Jason.
Mate, I'm going for a 3-1 win.
Yep.
Goal scorers, I'm going to go Callum Wilson, Bruno, and a trademark free kick from Kieran Trippier.
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
That would
Thanks
be
very
beautiful.
Yeah, thanks very much, Jason, for coming on. And please
No
do
problem.
subscribe. Please do subscribe to Keeping It to Jason's channel. He does some really, really good stuff. Drew, drop him a sub if you haven't already done so. He deserves it to get his channel going. Thanks very much, Jason.
No worries.
I'll catch you later. Well, guys, that is it for tonight. It's been another blast of a show. That's the score predictions in, and I've also said I've gone for a 3-1 win to Newcastle for tomorrow as well. I'm looking forward to the game. I cannot wait to be back in there. The atmosphere is going to be rocking, and I'm so looking forward to the game 100%, definitely as well. It's going to be amazing. What we got next coming up on the channel, of course, it will be my quick thoughts after the game. Well, I will be doing the fan reactions, so get ready for an Archer moment if we win and he comes on. So keep an eye out for that as well. And then we'll, of course, have the, review and player ratings of the game as well, which I am thinking of doing live as well, whether it be myself or I'll go and bring someone else for that as well, because I think I might do like a lot of these previews and reviews, match reviews all live now, because I think it'd be good to get fans interacting and therefore to the game straight away rather than wait till the video comes out. So you are. So, well, guys, thank you so much again for tonight. Again, if you have enjoyed this live show, please do hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And if you are enjoying the content and you're not, again, yet subscribed as well, you can still donate to the channel as well through Super Chat. Again, when this comes out, you can still donate with the Super Thanks as well. So feel free to donate if you would like to the channel. And if you want to consider becoming a member of the channel for just 99p, just click the join button and you can become a member of the channel as well. Well, guys, again, thank you so much again for tonight. It's been another blast. And again, until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. See you all later. Good night.